This lady in her video said that something she hates about Nigerians is that we are so sentimental. And she was talking about criticism and how other people take criticism. And we don't, when we say we don't like something, people come out and they start cursing you. Well, I think to an extent I agree. But this is where I disagree. I disagree with the fact that Nigerians are a particular way. Coming overseas is realizing that it's not a function of the people, it's a function of the society. And I'm sure you'll be like, at this point, you'll be saying, well, the people make up the society. No, it has to do with the laws. Like, for example, I live in Germany. And in Germany, you can't just curse anybody. You can criticize, but your criticism should not be individualistic. It should be maybe the state, maybe something that happened, maybe a product, but it shouldn't be individual. Like there are laws that goes with heavy fines as well as imprisonment. So when you come here and you see people acting a particular kind of way, it is not them. It is the fact that their society is backed up by laws. However, the question is what happens behind closed doors, because this is the point where I will tell my own story. Last summer, I went out with someone, a family member, and then we visited this white person. And next thing, throughout the whole while we were there, Nigeria was the topic of conversation out of nowhere in a very derogatory way. And this is the point where you would say, oh, but they are saying the truth. However, when the conversation switched to Europe, where we all have experiences, they were not also taking it the same way. And then they now talked about a Nigerian activist in one European country who is busy writing in a European magazine about Nigeria and feminism and, if we're ever going to be free from patriarchy. I mean, I was now like, okay, any activist that an Oyinbo person knows that me, I don't know, is not fighting for me, because let's look at it. A lot of us as Africans, Black people, or even Nigerians, we tend to sell ourselves to be in Oyinbo people's good graces. And for me, I picked it as one of those scenarios, because how is it that you're an activist writing? It's just like me going to go and write about everything I saw on my video in a German magazine. Who is going to read it? You know what I'm trying to say? And you won't believe that this Oyinbo man at the table did not let me have my opinion. He was shouting at me. He was literally yelling at me. So the thing is, the fact that things don't happen where you are doesn't mean it's a product of the people. It's a product of the fact that they know, okay, this person can call the police on me, this person can sue me, this person can, so most of people behave well when there are enforced laws. It has nothing to do with the people. And I wish a lot of Nigerians, Africans, and Black people will begin to realize that Mr. A is the way he is because he lives in this country. Which is why you will see that when an Oyinbo man comes to Africa, he becomes more corrupt than when he was in his own country. And when an African person goes overseas, they become more law-abiding than when they were in their own country, because sometimes when you live in a place, you have to adjust to survive there. So someone is not behaving the way they are because they are black, white, or green. They are behaving because they are in society with laws. Let me know what you think.